So he was a very humble person, from a very humble background, from a village. So he was trying very hard to earn good amount of livelihood for his family, but he was not able to get it. तो उसने एक बार सोचा कि what I should do. So let me go to Bhubaneswar to try my luck. So this guy is staying 300 kilometers from Bhubaneswar, and he has come to Bhubaneswar to try his luck. The moment he reached Bhubaneswar, he was facing a lot of difficulty. But he tried his best, settled down somehow, and settled in Bhubaneswar and did very well. In a span of 30 years, he has become a billionaire. So then he was a very humble person from a very humble background. So he said, so much of money, what I will do? So I need to distribute it to people. But you cannot distribute now, like, sir, write a check, you will doubt. What nonsense, we have not asked, he is giving us. So you have to have some reason to give money. So that is the reason we prefer, L&D and all those things, Rotary and all those things, so that people will recognize. Lily madam knows much well. So he said, he has advertised in the newspaper. He said, I am organizing a competition. Anybody who will be going to win will get 10 crores. So everybody was surprised. Around all people around Bhubaneswar. तो उन्होंने बोला क्या कंपटीशन है? उन्होंने एडवर्टाइजमेंट दिया कि भाई मेरे घर में एक पूल है, 4-5 पूल है, एक पूल में कंपटीशन रखना चाहता हूँ, 100 मीटर का पूल है, बस जो जितना जल्दी क्रॉस कर जाएगा मैं उसको 10 करोड़ दे दूंगा. तो लोग बोले अच्छा है भाई, 100 मीटर पुल तैर के पार कर लेंगे, 10 करोड़ लेके भाग जाएंगे, बढ़िया मस्ती है. So why to like struggle for so many software development, product testing and all those things? So 10 करोड़ मिल जाएगा डायरेक्ट. सारे लोग आ गए, 10,000 लोग आ गए. He was expecting 1,000 people, but इसको सुन के 10,000 लोग आ गए, सबको तैरना आता है. तो कंपटीशन चालू हुआ. तो उन्होंने एक एडवर्टाइजमेंट एक कंडीशन अप्लाई किया था. तो उन्होंने बोला, Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the competition. 100 meter pool, anybody who crosses first will get 10 crores. No consolation, no second prize, no third prize. Only one prize. So everybody got excited, wound up. Then he said, but ladies and gentlemen, एक चीज है. क्या है? 100 मीटर का पूल है, लेकिन इसमें 100 एलिगेटर्स हैं, क्रोकोडाइल. फंस गए सब. अरे भाई ये क्या चक्कर है? ऐसे बुला है शाम को, संडे शाम को, आईपीएल छोड़ के आए और अभी एलिगेटर डाल दिया. Life it happens, ना? You thought something, see something, journey becomes something. You were trying to reach somewhere, you landed somewhere. Suddenly you started looking back, then wonder, and then time over. So ये बोल दिया, 2 मिनट गया, कोई नहीं कूद रहा है, 10,000 लोग खड़े हुए हैं, 10 करोड़ का सवाल है, 100 क्रोकोडाइल्स हैं, क्या करें? 5 मिनट गया, कोई नहीं जा रहा है, 10 मिनट गया, कोई नहीं जा रहा है, ऐसे करके 30 मिनट चले गया, कोई नहीं कूद रहा है. फटाक से पतला दुबला बोला, a lean and thin person jumped into the pool at a lightning speed, is out of the pool. तो सारे लोग चौंके, बोले ये दुबला पतला सा ये skinny person jumped into the pool at a lightning speed, is out of the pool. 100 एलिगेटर्स कुछ करने पाए, कैसा होगा भाई? सारे लोग स्तब्ध रह गए, मतलब अचंभित हो गए, बोले ये क्या चक्कर है यार? तो at the victory podium, when this gentleman is about to give 10 crores, this gentleman asks, sir, can I have the microphone please? So he has given the microphone, saying, who is that rascal who has pushed me into the pool? You understand? So what happened? Just like this person is pushed, अरे 10 करोड़, 10,000 लोग, excitement बढ़ रहा है, मतलब जाना है, तो सारे देखें, इसको वो देख रहा है, उसको वो देख रहा है, तू जाके जा पहले, तू स्टार्ट कर कंपनी, फिर हम लोग पीछे चलेंगे, तू कुछ कर, हम पीछे करेंगे, कोई तो स्टार्ट करे, हम लोगों को फ्रस्ट्रेशन हो रहा है, मेरे को करना है, नौकरी छोड़ के इसको करना है, मैं कर नहीं पा रहा हूँ, फियर कंपोनेंट है, तो किसी को तो ठेक दूंगा, तू जा स्टार्ट कर, अगर निकल गया मैं भी निकलूंगा, अगर लुढ़क गया मैं भी, मैं नौकरी यार, सेफ जॉब, लाइक. So he has been pushed. So like this, first point, like this, it's a bonus point. We all are pushed by life, into life, for life. We all are pushed by life, into life, for life. So we have two options. Either we are living our dreams and passion, or we are living our fears. Choice is ours. Either you are living your dreams and passion, or you are living fears. If you don't have dreams and passion, fear will be your permanent friend. That's my experience. If you disagree, please note it down. We will have a discussion at the end. Anybody out of all of us, anybody who thinks that I would have achieved this, but I have not achieved it, the differentiating factor is fear. And the ultimate factor is lack of purpose. You don't have purpose. It's just, you take an education, job, business, family, crack. So you don't have time to reflect upon, am I moving with a little bit of calculation in place, or this is a random movement? Right? You travel throughout India, throughout the world, and suddenly you see you are compromised with the family life and all those things. And at 45, 50, 60, you suddenly realize, oh, it's an important thing. When time is gone. You can do materialistic things, ornament things, the real life is gone. So most of us face problems. So we all are pushed by life into life for life. Two choices. Either you are living your passion and dreams, or you are living your fear. Which is yours? Close your eyes. Ask this question to yourself. At any stage you are staying. We have successful people who have traveled the distance. No? Still, you are standing at a particular place, you are yet to go for another 50 years. So earlier it used to say we are retired, but now it is not retirement. Till you are alive, you have to run. You have to run. That's how life is. Isn't it? And you cannot say this is the retirement age. As long as your body is working, you're doing well. 20-year also will retire. And 70-year also will enjoy the life. It's all about fitness. Everybody? Health is the only factor. It is the only two things everybody is gifted. Health and time. But I will appreciate health. Because that's the first concern for all of us. Isn't it? So, you have reflected upon, you have seen that. Okay. There was a boy called Gopal. Real story. There is a boy called Gopal. He's completed his computer engineering from Bhubaneswar. I will not name those institutions I was. So I will just present it metaphorical way with protagonist in the place. So there is a person called Gopal. Am I comfortable now? I'm reaching everybody now? Say yes. No. Safe. So this Gopal has completed computer engineering. And then he was trying for a good job in Bhubaneswar. But that time, Infosys 2 and all those things are not there. Little old story. So he tried his luck, but he was not getting a good job. 10,000, 8,000, 12,000 computer engineering from a good institution. So he decided what to do. So one day, his elder brother was working in Bombay in a software company. True story. So he said, do one thing. You try for another 1 month. If it is not happening, because their older parents are there, so somebody has to stay. If it is not happening, then you come back to Mumbai. I will settle you something better than this. So he tried for 1 month, but he was failure. So he has traveled to Mumbai. He has gone Mumbai once. This is the second time he is going to Mumbai. His flight landed from Bhubaneswar, but that time flight was only one. Indian Airlines, so limited, India was not there. Later, it came. So he landed in the airport. So he is supposed to go to Juhu. In Juhu, this gentleman is staying. Anand, protagonist. So he landed at the airport and he started the journey in a cab. So he was going, but the gentleman, that time flyover and multi-flyover were not there. So normally what they do, Mumbai, like a lot of crowded place. So he traveled, so he has taken a shortcut. जो ड्राइवर वाले भैया थे वो शॉर्टकट ले लिए. तो जब शॉर्टकट ले लिए, शाम का टाइम था, ये डर गया थोड़ा सा. ये सोचा कहीं किडनी ना निकाल ले मेरा. कुछ भी हो सकता है, मुंबई इज मुंबई. तो ये डर के मारे क्या किया? वो चले जा रहे तो एक टनल आया रेलवे लाइन के नीचे जो रहता है पुराना. तो जब टनल के अंदर गए 500 मीटर का, ये डर गया. तो टनल ठीक जो घुस के जा रहे हैं, निकलने वाले हैं, ये डर के मारे बोला भैया 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 कहाँ जा रहे हो? तो वो इतना वो डिस्टर्ब हो गया, गाड़ी को लेके ठोक दिया. तो वहां पे एक सीमेंट स्ट्रक्चर था, उसमें ठोक दिया. तो ड्राइवर इज सीरियसली इंजर्ड एंड दिस जेंटलमैन गोपाल इज आल्सो इंजर्ड. नाक से खून आया, कान से खून आया एंड दे वर रियली इंजर्ड. तो जब ये दोनों संभल गए, दिस गोपाल आस्क, भैया मैंने तो आपको खाली पैटिंग किया जानने के लिए कि भैया आप सही डायरेक्शन में जा रहे हो, मेरे को ले रहे हो ठीक रास्ते पे, क्योंकि मैं मुंबई में सेकंड टाइम आया हूं, मेरे को कुछ पता नहीं चल रहा है. तो व्हाट हैपेंड टू यू? बोले सर आपका प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, मेरा प्रॉब्लम है. ना आपका क्या प्रॉब्लम है? नहीं आज today is the first day, I'm driving the cab. Driving the cab? But you are looking like 40, 45. हाँ, मेरा उम्र 43 है. तो क्या कर रहे थे पहले? नहीं मैं वैन चला रहा था. वैन चला रहे थे. ये तो ऑटोमेटिक गियर नहीं है, सेम है सिस्टम. तो वैन में और इसमें क्या डिफरेंस है? नहीं कुछ डिफरेंस नहीं है. नहीं भैया आपका प्रॉब्लम मेरा प्रॉब्लम नहीं, मैं कैब नहीं चला रहा, वैन चला रहा था. फर्स्ट टाइम मैं ये चला रहा हूँ. नहीं वैन मतलब कौन सा वैन? इट वाज ए स्वर्गर था. एम्बुलेंस. ठीक है, where he used to carry dead bodies. So for the first time he is going with a live person. So the moment he patted, so he thought might be bhuta or preta. ठीक है, so डर गया, डर के मारे वो ये गए. So ladies and gentlemen, a very simple story, but the meaning is very very deep. What is the experience? Tell me, what should have been the experience? Patting. नहीं, भैया भैया कहाँ जा रहे हो? Has he experienced patting as patting? Has he experienced patting as patting? No. So what is experienced? He experienced patting from his past. Our context is decoding life, past, present, future. So now coming to the context. So he has experienced patting, which is at present, from past. 30 साल का experience. तो यहां पे क्या हुआ? So if you experience present from past, then what will happen? Present में stress होगा. और अगर present में stress हुआ, then it will carry forward to anxiety for future. तो यहां पे हम लोग 3 कॉन्टेक्स्ट लाएंगे अभी. क्या क्या लाएंगे? Thought, thinking, feeling, doing. इन बिटवीन मैं थोड़ा डाइग्रेस कर जाऊंगा. ओवर थिंकिंग. प्रॉब्लम कहां पे लाइफ में? वो थोड़ा आई एम शेयरिंग माय एक्सपीरियंस. यू कम अप विद योर एक्सपीरियंस एट द एंड एंड यू शेयर एंड रिफ्लेक्ट अपॉन. अदर ज्यादा वचन नहीं करेंगे. ठीक है? सो हैज ही एक्सपीरियंस पैटिंग एज पैटिंग? नो. सो हैज ही एक्सपीरियंस द एक्सपीरियंस एज एन एक्सपीरियंस? नो. हैज ही एक्सपीरियंस द एक्सपीरियंस एज एक्सपीरियंस? नो. हैज ही एक्सपीरियंस द एक्सपीरियंस एज एक्सपीरियंस? नो. So he has experienced the experience as an experiencer. You got it? He has experienced the experience as an experiencer. So we sometimes what happens? We carry the luggage of the past. अभी हम सारा का experience हो गया. हम लोग introduce करने में बहुत time लगता है. Isn't it? Why? Because it's very difficult to sum up those journey to a small capsule and throw it. So anybody who introduces is great. It's very difficult. Because the person who is introducing wants it to give a bang, and the person who is listening also wants it to bang. The crowd wants it quickly finished and start the business. Isn't it? So he has not experienced the experience as an experience, rather he experienced the experience as an experiencer. So when you experience the experience as an experiencer, don't experience the experience as an experience, problem happens. Because you are meeting the present from past. When you meet the present from past, what will happen? You will carry your memory. When you carry your memory is all about experience. Experience all about continuously doing something as a habit. So memory, experience, habit combined together, it will form opinion. That's where problem lies. So when you change job, what happens? One side is security. Is it secure? Should I go and start my business? What age I am here? What my parents did, what my neighbors are doing, what my other fellow colleagues are doing. Am I supposed to see this day to leave my job in spite of having a great career? 60% whole career? I'm just taking 60% as a lower one. Might be 70, 80, 90, 20, or I mean whatever. So you think about so many things, you cannot take a step. And you just stay there, pass the time, suddenly you open your eyes, you are retired. Done. Nothing harm in that. You are happy with your journey? Great. But if somewhere something is left, start right now. Pursue it. Because if you go to the grave, you will see many people who thought we are still with time. And they landed there. So there is no second chance in life. Right? So I'm not saying that you leave everything and start something, do cycling and all those things. Plan it, calculate it, surrender to this guy, pray that he will make those things possible for all of you. That is needed. So if you experience the experience, this is my first point. If you experience the experience as an experiencer, problem will happen because you are creating and bringing your own identity to the journey. So first point. Now you must be thinking, what is the problem? Well, very simple. Everybody knows. What is the problem? Why people are not experiencing the experience as an experience rather than experiencer? Now you have to leave that identity. Not easy. Not easy. 90% people bring negative thoughts every day. Every day 60 to 80,000 thoughts are coming. Out of that 90%, this is scientific evidence, empirical data, 90% thoughts are negative. We are worried about the tangible one, brain. Brain everybody knows, the composition of brain. That is the job of neurosurgeons. They will take care. But the subconscious mind, which is known as mind. Because this tangible brain is what? Product. Process is brain. So when you say mind, body, and then beyond is soul. Gentleman sitting in the 10th floor. ठीक है? एक आदमी दौड़ गया है. बोला शर्मा जी, आपका बेटी घर छोड़ के भागी. So this person was very angry. So he felt very awkward. He jumped out of the window, 10th floor. Suicide कर दिया. ठीक है? So when his body was coming, on 8th floor he realized he doesn't have a daughter. ठीक है? When his body was coming to 5th floor, he realized he's not married. He's not married. When his body was coming to the 2nd floor, then he realized, hey, I'm not Sharma, I'm Burma. And then he died. What happened? So has he responded or reacted? He's responded or reacted? Sharma, your daughter ran away. Reacted. Why he reacted? He has not experienced the experience as an experience. He has experienced the experience as an experiencer. South India Brahmin, we do respect. I'm just giving an example because it sets the context. Because that family heredity, that DNA, that culture and all those things, very strong culture, very strong mind. Not acceptable at all. What to do? This is present. That is past. So you have not experienced the experience as an experience. You are experiencing the experience as an experiencer. And that's where problem comes. Approach present. How to approach present? Don't experience the experience as an experiencer, experience the experience as an experience, and respond, don't react. This is not my opinion. This is my submission to all of you. Right? And then you will say, no, I will not go into this format. Then what will happen? You will unnecessarily carry your anxiety and stress for your future. What is thought? Thought is past. 60 to 80,000 thoughts. And today, if you are sitting here with success in your personal and professional life, it is because somehow you have managed maximum of your thoughts in a positive direction. And if you're still struggling in life, including me, then somehow you are not able to manage those thoughts. That's all. Now, so thought is one, then the next level is thinking. Thinking is present. Thought is product. How to handle the product? You need a process. What is process? 3 things. Purpose, plan, and persistence. You have to have a purpose. Otherwise, you will be struggling for life. Somehow, 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees, 1 lakh rupees more, and you will change job, you come back to business, you will do something, you will go there, you will do hacky-packy things, and you will be traveling here and there, and suddenly you open your eyes 60. So, anybody who is not having a purpose is just living your fear all the time. You have seen going to the bed. Have you seen lonely time? Going to the bed. Have you seen what thoughts comes? You will start. डे खत्म नहीं हुआ है, आप कल का सोचना चालू कर दोगे. सुबह क्या होगा? पैसा किधर से आएगा? EMI लगेगा? क्या होगा? सैलरी अगर 10 दिन लेट हो गया, क्या होगा? बिजनेस अगर ऐसा हो गया तो क्या होगा? वहाँ पे प्रोडक्ट ओपनिंग है, इवेंट मैनेजमेंट है, अगर ये हो गया तो क्या होगा, मैरिज सीजन इज कमिंग, चेन हैज टू बी देयर, अगर 5 लाख रुपए लगेगा तो कहाँ से लाएंगे, आई डोंट हैव सेविंग्स, वाइफ को मांग नहीं सकते हैं, वाइस वर्सा, एनी वाइफ हु इज वर्किंग आल्सो दे विल आल्सो नॉट आस्क यू, बिकॉज़ नाउ वी आर मूविंग टू अ डिफरेंट सोसाइटी where everybody is अपना घुटन लेके चल रहे हैं. One of those days when we share, openly, hey, I don't have money, I need your help. I share openly sometimes, if you don't have money, ask immediately. Come on. Third one is what? How to face the future. Right? So here I will tell you a few stories and I will conclude with a story. Okay, there are a number of things, like I want to just leave you with some food for thoughts for your next week or next month, so that you reflect upon those, both personal, professional, and all those things, and try to fix 5 to 10% in your own accepted variables, and just make your life little better, whatever age, whatever experience, whatever financial status you are, right? Okay. So thought, past, thinking is present, thinking to feeling, feeling to doing. This is the process for all of us. Right? In between, from thinking, will digress to overthinking. That is where problem comes. And overthinking will happen only when you don't have a purpose in life, in clarity. You are just moving. Okay? You are a great educated guy, you got the job, you are earning, and suddenly you find out, after all, everything, you have houses, you have car, you have got money, bank balance, kids, but suddenly you think like, what I'm doing? So you're a person in the wonderland. Suddenly. And that is where problem happens. You might have seen, even senior bureaucrats are facing these problems. I do life coaching to some of the people who are successful, they're 20 times successful than me. No, not 20, 100 times. But they're facing problems. Why? Because you are just running with the flow. You don't have any plan. You don't have any purpose. You're just moving in life for your CV. So this is where, so that is the saying, hey इंसान घमंड ना कर, hey इंसान घमंड ना कर, क्योंकि तकदीर तो बदलते रहते हैं, क्योंकि तकदीर तो बदलती रहती है, आईना वही रहता है, तस्वीर बदलती रहती है. 20 साल के बाद different people will be sitting, different people will be standing. Got it? So I was coming, सुबह आज एक ट्रेनिंग फोरम था in Cuttack. So I was going in Uber. So that Uber person was frustrated. He's a bank manager. He's doing extra this thing. He's assistant manager in a bank, good bank, and he's doing overtime so that like boredom will go and this thing will happen. Some revenue will come. So he was telling, sir, हो नहीं पा रहा सर, ऐसा हो रहा है, ये हो रहा है. So मैंने उसको एक शायरी बोला, वो हंस गया, तो खुश हो गया. मैं बोला चलो मेरा काम हो गया. If you can help one person somehow, I'm not paying anything. So मैंने उसको बोला, कौन है जिसमें कमी नहीं है, कौन है जिसमें कमी नहीं है, आसमान के पास भी जमी नहीं है. तो खुश हो गया, बोला हाँ सर ये तो है. बोला तो फिर टेंशन क्यों ले रहे, चल. So because he has to be in good mood now, otherwise he'll be driving now. So he does आगे फेंक देना, I'm gone. Experience the experience as a exactly cutting है, ठीक है. I will become Bhuta and Preta. So you got it. So how to overcome all these things? I'll just give you one small thought.
Thought from the past and
Thought is past.
and
Thinking is present. Overthinking is too much into your.
before that you said that
Thought is product.
feeling.
Eh?
Feeling.
Thought, thinking, feeling, doing. I'll tell you a small story and small example. Okay. So what is the symbol of overthinking? So why overthinking happens? So here I will bring one universal model for all of you. Everybody knows it. It's not a new thing. That is called gratitude. And what is the gratitude? Even now, faith. When I say all these things, you can see my hairs, because I practice it. I've gone through those stages. Where suddenly, you are growing at a different, rocket speed. And suddenly something happens, you start wondering what I'm doing. Am I in the right direction? I deserve this. I'm getting this. So, then excitement will come. No, I believe it. I will go somewhere. So then later part, when you practice all these things, then you realize, this is the way I should handle the ride. life. I'll tell you, gratitude. What is life? Gratitude? 45 years, you have done nothing. 46 years, you are a billionaire in the city. Even now, faith. Very difficult. Very difficult. Because we are all intellectually solid people. So the moment you bring something, the moment you bring extreme uncertainty, so the brain is wired in such a way, it will go into the comfort zone. ऐसा ना क्या बोला 45 years कुछ नहीं कर पाया, एक साल में तो ड्यास कर ले, कुछ नहीं होगा. And then suddenly you will go to your cocoon, your body language will be pure psychosis, your mind will start overthinking, you will start, like not believing anybody, you lose faith in God. So even now faith, and you have to develop it. That is called gratitude. So we could have practiced a gratitude journal right now, but ठीक है, छोड़ देंगे. आप एक काम करो, close your eyes for gratitude. Silently, you offer your gratitude on 3 areas about your life. Journey you have already made, give it thanks. Don't analyze. ठीक है? You have a panga in the morning with your wife or husband, and then suddenly you bringing and gratitude journal is gone for. So whatever journey, whatever road, whatever vehicle is life, more metaphorically. You just thank. See the background, you see? मंदिर से आ रहा है ना, ये डिवाइन प्लेस है, डिवाइन पीपल, डिवाइन प्लेस, डिवाइन संगत. इसी को सत्संग बोलते हैं ना. हम लोग सब सत्संगी है, बाबा और माता. Anyway, so first is say thanks. Then your financial life. If you're not happy, you are in problem. So pray for them, give gratitude wherever, in whichever society you are living. Stay happy with that, and just give thanks. And I will give you some tips quickly. You practice it in your home. Okay? That is a Sunni yoga. If you close your eyes, very few people can go to that level. Sunni yoga. I have taken 2 years to achieve that. 2 years. It was very difficult for me. I can do 1,000 things. But becoming Sunni here, the moment you close your eyes, zero. That is called metacognition. Thinking about your own thinking. बोलते हैं ना, आत्मा बारे द्रष्टव्यम, आत्मा बारे श्रोतव्यम, आत्मा बारे मंतव्यम. ये तीनों नहीं हो सकता है जब तक 4 वाला नहीं होगा, चौथा नहीं होगा. That is आत्मा बारे निधिध्यासन. So what is आत्मा बारे द्रष्टव्यम? It is called darshan. So we will talk about these things in a full day session with activities and all those, outbound games and all those things. Then you will understand. So आत्मा बारे द्रष्टव्यम. What is आत्मा बारे द्रष्टव्यम? The way आप बोलोगे सर आंख तो है, देखेंगे क्या आप हमको बेकार दिमाग खराब कर रहे हो? नहीं. What you see inside, you experience outside. If you want to become a millionaire, you have to see inside. But don't bring doubt, which will come, because out of 60,000 to 80,000 thoughts, 80% to 90% is negative thoughts. Everybody knows while going to the bed, you should say thank you to God. How many of us take time to reach that level? We have to settle down everything, whatever is in the day, and then finally say, God, thank you very much. And now it is also impossible. भगवान बोलते हैं प्यारा रुलाएगा क्या? मोबाइल छोड़, थोड़ा मेरे को उससे बात कर. OTT platform and all those things, Netflix and all those things. Blu-rays are coming. So क्या करना है? मैं भूल गया. Really, So आत्मा हमारे द्रष्टव्य. What you see inside, you will experience outside. You ask everybody, all of you. All of us are successful guys in our own definition of success. Is आत्मा हमारे श्रोतव्य. What do you listen and how do you listen? So that is the reason we say in metaphorical way, we are the sum of 10 average friends we are having, or trained friends, average. So इसलिए choose your friends carefully, because if you don't choose your friends carefully, you're done. Because they will 60 to 80,000 thought में ये सब डालेंगे. So भाई मैं हेडेक नहीं लेना चाहिए. कौन लेगा? तेरा दिमाग खराब होगा. कॉफी पी के आराम से ध्यान में बैठ जाओ. So and all these things. So आत्मा बारे श्रोतव्य, आत्मा बारे मंतव्य. देखा, सुना. how did you brainstorm? That is where now you start correlating, connect the dots. Okay? Thought, thinking, feeling, doing, action. You got it? Atma Vare, Drashtavyam, Shrotavyam, Manthavyam, thought, thinking. So you are taking a transition from thought to present to feeling about the future. Because the moment you are feeling, you are digressing from overthinking. I should not be using a word for digressing, bypassing. Because you are not going there. You are going straight away, linear path. Otherwise, overthinking will capture you. What will happen if I fail? What will happen if tomorrow, like I'm changing a job? What will happen? See, when you started the journey in a flight, turbulence will happen. As long as it has gone to a particular altitude.